Good morning. I'm Barbara Bertucci, and I'm in St. Petersburg, Florida. And I am just so privileged to have Leo Lemay on today, who is French Canadian and been in NICAN a long time, and is very, very successful in sharing and doing, and I'm going to say casually building an empire. I mean, you've built an amazing empire of people and connections. And so I'm asking you to do an overview, and then we'll get into some Q&A. Good morning. Oh,
Good. It's my turn.
yes, please.
Good morning, everyone. You ready for your French lessons? I'm kidding. Okay. So, but I asked my friend Charlie Lemay to help me to the translation because I want to be sure you received a good message about my Leo Lemay system. That's fine. I start with French with my friend to Charlie translate to you in English. It's okay?
Yeah, perfect.
Okay.
Let's go.
T'es prêt, Charlie?
Wait,
Ready, Charlie? Yes.
yes.
So he's not my father, he's my friend. same.
My brother from another mother.
Oh, yes, that's
Now,
okay.
Charlie, you're a little muffled. Let me make sure we can hear you, Charlie. Can you turn your volume up or your microphone to be?
Is that better?
A little bit, not much.
Maybe if I held this out like this, it'd be better.
Okay, very good. Thank you, Charlie.
Okay.
OK.
Yeah. Et oui.
Bonjour à tous, je suis très heureux d'être avec vous ce matin.
Good morning, everybody. I'm very happy to be with you today.
Je vais vous expliquer un système que j'ai créé depuis janvier 2017.
I will give you a system that I've been working with since 2017.
Pour débuter, quand j'ai débuté NICAN en 1998,
When I started NICAN in 1998,
j'ai travaillé très fort et j'ai atteint le rang platine dans mes 6 premières années.
I worked very hard and I rose to the rank of platinum in the first years.
Et en 2007, tout le monde sont partis.
And in 2007, everybody left.
Why? Pourquoi? Why? OK.
Why?
OK. Première raison que les gens m'ont dit, ils trouvaient le plan de marketing de NICAN trop dur, trop. OK.
Why? He says that everybody left because they found the marketing plan in NICAN too hard.
Et la deuxième raison, c'était ma faute à moi.
And the second reason was my fault.
Parce qu'ils ne pouvaient pas me suivre, je travaillais trop fort et ils n'avaient pas le goût d'être platine comme moi.
Because I worked too hard and they tried to follow me and they didn't want to become a platinum like him.
That's why j'ai passé de héros à zéro.
That's why I went from hero to zero.
J'ai pris une pause de à peu près 9 ans, 9-10 ans.
I took a sabbatical for 9 or 10 years.
Et quand NICAN est revenu avec son nouveau plan de marketing en 2017,
And when NICAN came back with the new marketing plan in 2017,
le goût me reprit, l'excitation me reprit.
the excitement and the started to get into me.
Mais je ne voulais pas faire les mêmes erreurs.
But I didn't want to make the same errors.
C'est alors que j'ai réfléchi, j'ai dit, qu'est-ce que je pourrais faire pour que ce soit simple, facile et duplicable, puis avoir du plaisir.
Then I thought about it and I said, what could I do that would be simple and duplicatable?
Et Nikon est arrivé avec l'idée du 500 points,
And Nikin came with the idea of 500 points,
mais j'avais jamais eu de client avant dans ma carrière Nikon.
but I never had customers before in my Nikin organization.
Mon focus, c'était juste sur le recrutement des consultants.
My focus was on recruitment,
Et j'en signais 1 à 2 par année dans le temps.
and I signed 1 or 2 consultants every year during that time.
That time, okay. Et là, j'ai dit, comment je vais faire pour avoir des clients?
Then I thought, what can I do to get more customers?
Et c'est à partir de mon focus de dire, je me suis engagé à faire mon 500 à chaque mois, mais je ne savais pas comment.
That it arrived because of my focus to do 500 every month, but I didn't know how I was going to do it.
Et avec mon expérience, j'ai dit, pourquoi que les gens disent non à Nikon? Je ne comprenais pas pourquoi que les gens disent non.
With his experience, he didn't understand why people were saying no to Nikin.
Parce que les gens sont malades, ils ont besoin d'argent, puis on a tout ça, puis ils me disent non.
Because people were sick, they need money, they need all of the things, and they still said no.
C'est parce qu'ils ne voulaient pas joindre le marketing de réseau.
Because they didn't want to join a network marketing.
Ils ne voulaient pas déranger leur famille, leurs amis.
They didn't want to call on their family and their friends.
Ils me disaient toujours qu'ils n'avaient jamais le temps.
They always said they didn't have the time.
Puis surtout, ils ne voulaient pas faire ce que je faisais parce qu'ils pensaient ils voyaient que j'avais déjà trop travaillé.
They didn't want to do what I was doing because they saw that I was working too hard.
Et c'est là que j'ai mis sur my courriel, sur papier, tout ce que je pense depuis les dernières années que les gens ont besoin, mais je l'ai mis par courriel.
That's when I thought about, and with that, looked at what people wanted, and I put it on emails and ready to send to them.
Mais je le faisais pour m'aider, moi, à avoir moins d'ouvrages pour commencer.
And I mainly did it for me because I didn't want to have as much work to start with.
Et en même temps, ben, j'espérais que j'aurais des nouveaux clients, des nouveaux consultants qui s'ajouteraient si ça fonctionne.
And I was hoping that I get new consultants and new customers if it worked.
Et 4 ans et 3 mois plus tard,
And 4 years and 3 months later,
je suis le top sponsor en 2017, 2018, 2019 et 2020.
and then I was top sponsor in 2017, 18, 19, and
Well,
20.
Carl. Love you. Bye.
Non, et suite à ça, j'ai au-dessus de 250 clients. Je n'avais pas avant, j'avais 0 avant.
And in addition, I had 250 customers that I never had before.
J'ai fait le club PI 7 fois.
I was on Club KI 7 times,
2 Paragons,
2 Paragons,
un MVP, probablement un deuxième au mois de mars.
and MVP, and I'll probably join that again in the month of March.
D'autres. Et j'ai signé à peu près, j'ai à date, juste ce mois-ci, j'ai signé 5 nouveaux consultants en avril.
And so far this month, I signed 5 new consultants this month alone.
Je pense que mon système fonctionne.
I think my system works.
OK? Pourquoi que je ne suis pas nerveux à signer 5 personnes dans le même mois?
Why I'm not hesitant to sign 5 new consultants in the same month
parce que les ai introduits dans mon système et le système travaille pour moi.
because I introduced them in my system and my system works for me.
Ici. Et j'ai le temps de faire d'autres contacts. À tous les jours, je fais 1 à 2 contacts.
And I'm always doing more contacts. I do at least 1 or 2 contacts every day.
Et tout ce que je veux de quelqu'un, je peux parler à quelqu'un de 20 ans à 80 ans.
And all I want from people, and I talk to people from 20 to 80 years old,
Parce que je n'ai plus de jugement envers personne.
Pardon?
Je n'ai plus de jugement. Je ne juge plus personne.
Oh, I don't judge anybody, so everybody is eligible.
Je n'ai pas d'attente envers personne.
I don't have any, yeah. I don't have any, attends, c'est,
I don't wait after nobody.
yeah,
OK? La seule chose que je veux quand je fais un contact, c'est d'être gentil.
the only thing I want when I'm making a contact is to be gentle with them.
Et je pose des questions
And I ask questions.
jusqu'à temps qu'ils me posent une question.
I ask questions just until they ask me one question.
Léo, c'est quoi tu fais, toi?
And the question is, Leo, what do you do?
Et je réponds, je suis consultant en technologie japonaise en santé.
And I answer them. I'm a consultant in Japanese technology
avec l'énergie magnétique qui est la Terre,
with magnetic energy, which is the earth,
l'infrarouge qui est le soleil,
the infrarouge, which is the sun, infrared,
et l'eau pi qui est alcaline,
low that is pi water, which is alkaline.
et je suis ambassadeur du mouvement Humainement Meilleur au Québec.
I'm ambassador of Humans Being More in Quebec.
Et à chaque fois, ils me disent, wow, c'est quoi ça?
And then they ask me, wow, what is that?
After, je dis, est-ce que tu connais quelqu'un qui a mal aux pieds, des jambes fatiguées, des maux de dos ou autre malaise?
Then I asked them, do you know anybody that has sore feet, sore legs, backache?
Et la réponse est toujours oui.
And the answer is always yes.
Que je vise pas eux autres. Je vise pas la personne à qui je parle.
And I don't have them, I don't target them.
Je demande, connais-tu quelqu'un?
I always ask, do you know anybody?
Et la réponse est toujours oui.
And the answer is always, oh, yes.
Et là, il me demande, c'est quoi?
And then they ask me, well, what is it?
Et là, je dis, c'est trop long à expliquer au téléphone. T'as-tu un courriel?
And then I said, well, it's too long to explain over the phone, but do you have email?
Et j'envoie 4 emails.
And then I send 4 different emails.
Un premier email, c'est avec des vidéos sur le système d'eau et les semelles.
The first video is it's all about the water and the
Insoles.
insoles.
Le deuxième, c'est solution alternative où que j'ai pris sur Internet l'information sur le magnétique, l'infrarouge et l'eau alcaline.
And the other one is information that I took over the internet on infrared and magnetics, and to explains what that is.
Donc, ça vient pas de Nikon.
So it doesn't come from Nikon.
Le troisième, j'envoie une petite vidéo que j'ai fait où je fais des tests.
And the third one is a little video that I produced myself showing different tests that are available.
Et le quatrième, c'est des témoignages en français que de gens qui ont eu des résultats.
And the fourth one, it's all people who are talking about Niken and what it has done for them.
Donc, les gens, ils ont le temps de regarder les courriels quand ça leur tente, quand ça leur guise.
And that enables them to look at the videos when they want and when it's comfortable for them.
That's it. Et que moi, j'ai le temps de faire d'autres contacts.
And in the meantime, I have time to make other contacts.
So easy, you know. And after 8 more emails, yes. Après, j'ai 8 autres courriels.
And then I send them more emails after.
À propos de la business.
And the next emails are all about the business.
C'est tout.
That's all.
Les gens, quand ils me demandent comment ça fonctionne, c'est-tu pyramidal, toutes les questions normales qu'ils me posaient, j'ai toutes les réponses dans les courriels.
And when they ask me questions, as they normally would, about, what is this all about? And I told them that the answers are all in my emails.
I just have to send 8 more emails to this person qui want to know about business. Je l'ai dit en anglais, je parlais. I speak it. It's okay.
There's a little gap. So after the 4 emails,
Yeah.
Then you ask for their other information, or they want to buy, or you get them in as a customer. So, or coach on what to buy with Niken.
I got to try in English. I just do it this week. And new people, they call me this week. He said, hello, Lemay, you're in Niken? I said, yes. Who are you? I said, my name is Indra from the Colombia, imagine, but she live in Montreal. I said, yes. Why you speak with me? I said, because Natalia's customer me 2 years ago, right? She gave a name to me. I said, okay, fine. She have blah, blah, blah. She speaks French, but with a big accent, a Spanish accent, And I said, no problem. Do you have an email? I said, yeah, of course. I send you an email. You can go to my white page, put in Spanish. You have your answer. That's it. And she called me afternoon, said, I want to be consultant. What I do? Oh, fine. That's my 5th this month. You see?
Mm-hmm.
And after, I sent to her 8 more emails about the business.
Right. Okay.
My 8 more emails only for the people said, I want to know more about the business. That's it.
Only when they ask you that. Now I want to get from the 4 emails to them being customers and purchasing. So that segue.
Because I was my focus to do 500 points each month.
Yeah.
That just set my focus. And when the trip, 3 years in a row, I win it, but I won the trip. And I have already 50% for the next trip now on this moment.
Wow.
50% due.
You're on your road for Team Tai Chi. Yes.
Of course.
Yes.
My focus this year is Team Tai Chi.
I heard you say on the last one that you always have them buy as a customer. I guess that's what I was trying to get at first, that you have them get some products, get some things prior to being a consultant, unless, of course, this woman that asked you point blank to join. Do you have, how many customers this month did you get, or?
Every month, 4, 5, 6, every month.
Okay.
You see, on the line today, I have Celine and Dana. He was customer before.
Huh?
And they become consultant last week. She's on the line to this morning with me.
Nice, nice. So there's a segue sometimes, not always, there's a segue from the customer to the consultant. Is that with the different purchases, or do you even go into that, the discount, or I guess I'm, well, okay, how many of the 5 consultants that you have now this month were customers prior?
4 and 5, 4 and 5. Just one yesterday. She surprised me. I want to be consultant now. Oh, it's okay. I'm surprised, but 4 of them this month he was customer before.
Nice, nice. Well, I did, it's awesome what you're doing, and you're like a breath of fresh air, because I can feel the simplicity of it, and yet there is the structure, right? There's the follow-up, and that. When do you phone them after the emails? Do you send in after the 4 emails?
Yeah.
What's then? Did you watch it? Did you, do you call? Do you text? What?
I have another script.
Ah,
I have another script. Yes. I begin a Zoom call each Monday night only for testimonial. I don't do no presentation about Nikan. I don't try sell no product. That's very, very important. I invite them to my call, 30 minutes, that's it. And we finish a few minutes with Q&A. It's work. I do it each Monday. I have an average on 10 and 15 guests each week. That's fine. I have an average 10 and 15 guests, but imagine the day after, Tuesday, when I invite, you see,
yeah.
I'm ready for my invitation for the next Zoom. Ready? I invite 20, 21 each week, me. Okay. I invite them to the Zoom. You receive the email, etc. But if you come or not on Monday night, I don't care. Because Tuesday I send them email, the record. It's work.
Ah,
Just this week, just another call this week, a young girl from Ottawa. I sent them to her last summer 4 email. You see?
yeah.
But I invite her Zoom. She's doing like that on my messenger. Oh, she's fine, but she don't come. I don't care. I sent her to a record Monday, Tuesday, and she looked at the record, and yesterday she said, "How much a mattress?" Wow. I said, "I don't have any mattress, but it's coming in 24 April." Easy action equal reaction. Action. It's easy. It's easy. Nobody can say I can't do Nikan. It's easy with my system.
Now, at the end of your Monday night testimony call,
Yeah.
is there any call to action, question, what to do, how to link back to the person that invited you, anything like that?
I began with that. Said welcome, welcome to my Zoom. Tonight it's only a testimonial about magnetic Japanese technology.
Okay.
Okay, that's it. And I have 4, 5 or 6 people to just testimonial what's happened, what you install, water, etc. And I have many guests. We don't try to sell a product. You don't never say, hey, buy that, it's 2-in-1, it's big deal. No, never. We just have a fun, very laugh, smile, no pressure, no stress. Charlie was my guest sometime for a testimonial. Okay, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
That's it. And when I finish, I said, don't forget to come back with somebody. If you are on the Zoom tonight, you have a reason because if somebody invite you, said yes, call him back. He got to send you an email and record. And can you share that? And just this morning, I see to my last record over 110 already. on last Monday. Can you imagine? We was about 30 each Monday, but half and half guest and consultant, but just the record over 510 this morning. Wow. I'm sitting in my place.
That's great. So your new consultants, Celine and the ones that are on here today, they come to the Monday night. They invite for the Monday night, and right?
Dana speak English. Dana, can you open your mic, Rose?
Hi.
Hi.
She was a customer before. Peux-tu lui expliquer en
Yeah,
anglais?
I was a customer before, and I appreciate that invite me every Monday when I was customer, and now I said, okay, I'm ready to be a consultant.
How was that segue for you? How from the invite to the consultant? Can you give us a little bit of?
Well, I was always there every Monday. Now I decide that I'm a consultant. It took me maybe 4 months, okay? But I buy everything. I enjoy. I talk to everybody about that because I enjoy. I said, why not? Can I be consultant? Because it was easy when you go every Monday, you listen to everybody and they really like, okay, I'm going to test this. Okay, I'm going to buy this to test this. And it's easy. It's easy, but now I could go on my own because we're a nice family. And he always, if I need something, I go and I ask him every time, and everything is easy that way.
That's great. That's awesome.
Just come a story with the dinner. She find me by YouTube, Facebook, December. Okay, she my new friend, Facebook friend, and we talked, me and her, and she said, "What do you do?" I'm consultant, Japanese, blah blah blah, always the same. He said, "Oh, sounds good." I said, "Are you an email?" I send her 4 email. I invite her to the Zoom end of December. Imagine she on the Zoom with her boyfriend, and after the Zoom, she said, and after the Zoom, I call her, sorry, Mike, I'm not on your Zoom for this time, because she have many questions, and her boyfriend bought $800.
Yeah.
The week after, we invite her, her boyfriend, she bought $700 on 2 weeks. I don't send the thing. That's fine. She's paid by Zoom. It's you see, and she was just last week.
It's really in my. It's really in me. I'm curious. I'm asking questions to him, and the product works. So that's the way it goes.
And
Oh,
she on
that's
the
so
road to
great.
be, she wanted to win the trip with me for this week, this year.
She's won the trip.
No, not yet, but she on the road for that.
Oh, and the road. Got it. Got it.
We just she began to start to share for email. You know, we just changed the name. I send her the email with my name. We just changed it for her name now.
Yeah. Nice.
And she invites somebody. Have any question? It's okay.
Yeah. Do you? It's got questions here. So, do you do a lot of 3-way calls?
And now this moment, 1 or 2 a day with my consultant, the FaceTime, a 3-way call. Yesterday I do one.
Yeah.
Again, each day, 1 a day. I'm always okay for help for my group because it's so easy. I don't have past 3 hours on the phone to explain my business. Did you see my email? Niken equals $? Okay, I'm ready. Do you see my email this time? Did you see my email? That's I just put it down my system.
Nice.
You know what I mean?
Now, there's another question here. Do you host, oops, it moved. When does a new consultant start to host their own testimony call or Zoom? Do they obviously, I guess, break out to do their own testimony call, or everybody comes still Monday?
Everybody comes till Monday
Everybody-
because more you have people, attract more people.
Yeah.
The people, you know, they call because I'm animateur. Comment on dit ça en France? Charlie, animateur.
Animated.
Animator. I'm good animator. I made a lot of fun with my Zoom call. Don't
Is
have
there a focus on one technology, or you just say they just open it up to all the technologies?
of the technology.
All the
That I
technologies.
do sometime testimonial. Charlie does testimonial. I just invite. It's my job to invite. Okay, she's because my consultants. Hey Leo, I have sell some product to my customer. She have a good result. Can you ask her to be on the Zoom? Yes, I made her name. That's it. And I invite her to the Zoom. I said she's not a consultant. She's a customer. I said, can you share with us what happened with Nigan? I imagine that blah 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 blah. Me, I just look. Okay, next. That's it. If we finish with question and answer, about 40 minutes is finished. And I received the record, and the day after, I just sent all the people the record.
Nice. Awesome. This is great. So, yes, there's a list of the first four emails he sends out. So we'll get with the person that invited you on this, because I don't know everybody's emails, but it's also on WhatsApp. We'll get it to WhatsApp. I have a friend in Florida that's up from down from Canada, and I said, "Oh, can you translate this for me?" And I just didn't even look at your third-party testament, and I just sent it to him. And so now I owe him dinner because it was so long. I was like, "Oh my gosh." But I now have your third-party testament in English, transcribed. It's beautifully done. I'm pretty sure it's edited pretty good. It doesn't say the credibility of where you get those, though, that I can see. Do you, it's a blend of magnetics. Charlie might have to help me ask that. The second, I think it's the second email he sends out with the third party magnetics and technologies.
Yes, for
I
infrared.
want to give a credit to where it came from.
I find that internet.
Just
Because many people say, I go check internet for the more information. I do it for you.
I will look and make sure, because you know, I'm not that tech savvy, but we will get that out in English, because it is good to have a third party on a email that can say things that we may not be able to say as well, and claims. Okay, so I got more questions. Let's see. So do you go over the technologies? That's the technology call, not. So I guess they're asking, Mike, you want to just ask? No. He does a technical testimonial call. Oh, got it.
Yeah, they're not.
Answering questions in the app. Thank you.
Yeah, they're
Thank
not
you.
questions. They're just answers.
Yeah, thank you so much. This is so great. So how about if we open it up for the ones that are on your team to maybe share? You said there was another one, Sylvie.
Celine, but she don't speak. She don't very speak English. Celine, just say hello, Celine. Ouvre ton micro. Ouvre ton micro.
Bonjour.
Charlie, you're back on. Charlie will have you translate. Okay.
Charlie, tu vas traduire. Céline, veux-tu dire une phrase ou deux?
Par rapport à
Mais Niken, que tu débutes, tu es une nouvelle cliente qui est devenue consultante.
Oui, OK. Ben moi, en fait, ce que j'ai aimé de l'approche de Léo, c'est la simplicité.
What I liked about Leo's approach is the simplicity of his approach.
Comme il dit, c'est que les courriels travaillent pour nous.
Like you said, all of the emails work for us.
Fait que je me sens pas être comme me sentir obligée de solliciter parce qu'il y a des
Non.
gens qui se sentent sollicités.
So I don't feel the obligation to start soliciting people.
C'est plutôt, je me sens plutôt comme une personne qui transmet de l'information de quelque chose qui existe de bon.
I feel more like I am telling them about something that is very good.
Et les valeurs aussi de Niken, j'ai fait les 5 piliers et j'ai adoré les 5 piliers.
And what I liked about Niken is the 5 pillars. And I love those 5 pillars.
Ouais, et ça va avec mes valeurs.
It goes with my values.
Fait que c'est pour ça que ça m'a très intéressée, surtout aussi que les produits travaillent avec les éléments.
Yeah, and besides that, I like that all the products work with magnetics.
Fait que c'est pour ça que j'ai décidé, ben en fait, j'ai fait juste une commande et j'ai décidé de joindre pour être consultante.
Yeah, I just made one order, and after that, I decided to be a consultant.
Comme je disais hier à Léo, je me vois à 90 ans arriver sur mon ordinateur, inscrire, envoyer les courriels et c'est fini.
Yeah, he says, as I told Leo, I see myself at 90 years old, just going on and sending out the emails and following up.
Et j'aime beaucoup l'approche de Léo et la personne qui lit ce qu'on dégage est très important aussi quand on parle du produit.
Yeah, and I like Leo's approach, and I like the way that we involve people.
En fait, je crois le succès, c'est quand on fait et on parle avec le cœur. C'est le succès.
I like too that whenever we're approaching people, we're talking from the heart, and that really pleases me.
That's beautiful.
Merci, Céline. Merci.
Bienvenue.
Beautiful, beautiful. You know, it's the segue from sharing then enrolling. And I think that is just a beautiful way. Celine, thank you so much for sharing that way with us, because it gives it more of the simplicity, I feel. Any burning questions, guys? Anybody else? It's been, Leo, this has been awesome. Thank you for the renew. And I will get this recording out. That it's just been amazing. I think that when you look at it this way, we all can do this, and just look at, you know, the way to follow up and have the tools implemented in there. So kudos to you. Thank you so much. It's awesome. Charlie, thank you so much for translating. I so appreciate you.
Welcome.
Yes, Charlie and Ramon. I know Ramon's in the background supporting you. So that's our, they're down here in Florida sometimes in the summer. So, or the winter, they winter down here. So thank you guys. And like I said, this will be recorded. So get with the person that invited you to get on this so that we can get you all those letters and all the information. Thank you.